I'm Nikki Brubaker, Double Diamond. Why do you need to be at conference? Why do you need to get there? There are several reasons, a lot of reasons why you need to be there, but I think the most important one, it starts with yourself, a decision that you need to make for yourself, and you just absolutely need to be there. But a little bit about my experience. When I started in this business, March of 2011, I knew about conference at that time, but I thought there was going to be no way financially that I was going to be able to swing it. There was no way I was going to be able to afford to go, buy my ticket, let alone have money to stay in Florida. So I kind of wrote it off at first until I went to a city tour in September of that same year, and Mark Pentecost and the corporate team were there, and they started talking about conference that night and challenged us that if we got our tickets that night, we would, at that time they ran a promotion where we got a product credit. So by the time that training was over, me and another friend, teammate, we kind of put our heads together and we thought, you know what, maybe this is something that we need to give a second look at, and maybe we really need to go. And who doesn't want to go to Florida in January? So we decided that night that we were going to go. We took a leap of faith. Neither one of us really had the money that night, to be honest. But we got our tickets that night, and it all worked out. We ended up going to Florida to conference in January, me, her, and another girl. We found the cheapest flights that we could find, and we ate very cheap while we were there because we were all on a very tight budget. But by the end of that weekend, there was no regrets. There was absolutely no regrets, and we had the time of our lives. We partied like rock stars. We hung out with top money earners and heard a little bit, from everybody, and it was... You get to mingle with them and kind of rub shoulders with them and get dressed up. It was a lot of fun. And afterwards, we were completely changed. Personally, our business, we were so excited. We could not wait to get back to talk to our teams. And of course, we were giving them updates throughout the weekend. But it was amazing. And for myself, after that weekend, when they announced the good bonus, I went to conference as an executive. I started in March, went to conference that year as an executive. I went diamond at the end of February. And then I went double diamond at the end of May. And I believe, just by going to conference and just seeing the bigger picture and feeling the energy and it's just amazing and it's undescribable. You just need to be there and you seriously can't afford not to go. So I encourage you to get your ticket if you have not done so already. I encourage you to get your teams to go, whatever you got to do to get there. Ask for a Christmas present, whatever you have to do. Borrow money. It will be worth it. You will not regret it, and you will be forever changed. I can promise you that. Have a great night.